Hey guys, I'm here. Hopefully don't get the 40880 error that happens every once in a while. Nope, didn't get it. Okay. I'll actually be able to see the chat today. So see if anybody chats. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Doesn't really matter to me one way or the other, but it can sometimes generate some interesting conversation. It took a long time to unlock the Sekigahara region, which I thought it was sitting on actually, but so we got it unlocked here. We can fight level 245 Nioh Enma if we want to, of course. Oh shit! 1 second, sorry. Alas, having speakers on, the horror. But do have access to Sekigahara, Source of Evil. Immortal Flame is actually the high level one. To unlock it, I cleared this region entirely, and it didn't unlock it. It did unlock a couple of dojo missions. This one especially is really fun on New Game Plus, and I'll probably show off this one too. But that did solve another problem, which is I was worried you might need a higher required magic for these, but you don't. They're just all 20 now. And what else? Oh, then I went and cleared this whole region, and then it unlocked, so. If you're curious how you unlock more regions, it might be the little progress bar on the bottom that fills up right to left, if you weren't convinced it was a Japanese development team. But there are like 5 increments on the bar, so I'm not sure what the ones will do, or what will unlock after you unlock the final region. Who the hell knows? In any case, let's get started. We'll be fighting. I haven't done Best and the Worst yet. I did it in co-op, so we could still do that. But right now, let's do the high level one. I kind of feel like using Ochokos here. Of course, that means I'm gonna want to farm, but whatever. I keep forgetting to try to use them, so might as well. Of course, in this mission we fight Jirogumo and Magoichi Seika, or Seika Magoichi, I suppose. But it'll always be Magoichi to me. Magoichi is the first character I used in Samurai Warriors. He doesn't have the awesome voice that Kenshin Uesugi had, but he had a gun, man. First Warriors / Muso, Sengoku Muso character with a gun. I still have my Umabozu build on, as well just there. I'm mainly going to use Sloth here for Ravens, since I don't really have any desire to fight them normally. So another thing is I switched to Kingo's armor, and 2 of these pieces have running speeds. I have like plus 28% running speed from armor. It's very obvious if see me running around for even walking around for a while. And at least in Diablo, FRW is like the best thing ever, so who knows, maybe it's really good in Nioh too. It's pretty handy for dodging stuff, just by running around and stuff. Like running around the enemy instead of trying to dodge. This thing, you could just shoot it. And you have to deal with the giant. One-eyed Oni, I believe is the name. These guys don't seem to have crazy amount of health so far. And you can definitely bypass everything in this mission if you feel like it. But since I use the Choco Crops, we'll probably take her down. I believe there's a sniper up here. That's correct. I think I do like 2 or 3% less damage from the front than I did before. But a lot more than that. Okay, we got a janky ass animation there. It's gonna blow up. I'm assuming that counted as a knockdown though. No, it did not. Interesting. Can't remember what I was saying, so just have to put it in on the back burner until I remember. Pretty hard to tell where the back of the Raven is. They have the same concept with the hitbox, doesn't necessarily follow the animations precisely on any given move, especially when the enemy rotates on its own axis. I don't know if you can get running speed on chest, hands, or head if you like transfer it, so you can't roll there by default. So I do have a few items that have it on transferable. A little bit curious about that. It's always the attack. And the other nice thing about this mission is there's 3 bonfires. You don't have to worry about losing progress. Of course, if I die, I just get more stuff. I did spend my 20 million souls, just got more heart. So, 70 heart now. I did finally start to have like the all one stat build. After the fact, I don't think that's smart while you're playing through the game. But if you're trying to maximize your katana dips, I'm getting close to 1,000 damage on the katana. That's the way to go. I love that Magoichi's guys have unique guns. It's pretty cool. Since obviously he's the gun character. Shit. I don't think this was a wheel in normal Twilight. Where's the change? On New Game Plus they changed some enemy placements, and on Twilight they changed some enemy placements, so it's doubly confusing. 100 eyes is pretty damn easy, that's true. Sorry, I'm reading the chat if you see me pausing. It reminds me of like a Demon Souls last boss, that kind of thing, so it doesn't really bother me that 100 eyes is easy. Two Kings is interesting. I think I'll eventually start. Well, I'm gonna fight the level 300 version or whatever. But I'll probably eventually fight it without using sloth at all. And maybe without Guardian Spirit as well. But I'm trying to be efficient. Also, it's not like that fight is fair to begin with. So, if you're gonna do something unfair, that's the time to do it. Don't want to use it on normal bosses though. I might try to fight Magoichi without using Guardian Spirit here a couple times. But I'll probably eventually start using it because I'm just not that familiar with the fight. So, fighting his hardest version and trying to learn baseline dodges is not going to go very well. How many tries of the meeting on the other shoulder? Comparatively. So there's gonna be a summon around here somewhere. I think I know where it is. Did I tap the shrine? Yes, I did. Okay. It's right here. You should have access to it by default. I believe I was like top 10 fastest to beat 2 Kings, something like that. I don't know. I know it was second fastest to beat every mission, but that might just because of Twilight. Just be because of Twilight. As far as people that didn't have the game pre-release. But most of the pre-release people aren't very good, so it's not much of a window. Like they had not even like some of the trophies were still 0.0 on day one, even though those people had the game for a week. Which I got Samurai of Legend in less than a week, so in like 60 hours. It's certainly possible to do it faster than they were able to. Okay, so if I send a bowl at the dude, that should kill him. Then I don't have to worry about him resummoning, but I'm still gonna have to deal with this puddle up here. Nope, it didn't give me a headshot. I don't really like how fucked up the headshot hitbox is on the bald guitarist dudes. It didn't seem to be a problem in the beta or alpha, it's just become a problem now. For whatever reason. That should have been an attack from behind, I don't know why it wasn't. Back to the shrine. And I'm kind of just gonna say screw this guy. I do want to kill more stuff because I offered all the Choco chops, but it seems like too much of a pain in the ass. And the next bonfire is so close, I might as well go attack it. I might do this mission a few times, depends what Jiragumo gives us. But it generally seems worthwhile. I'm pretty sure those mages at the top don't buffer or anything. Even though they do like healing rights on crystals and whatnot. Oh, it didn't one shot. Indication of the high level. So you can definitely just sit here and bean her a whole bunch if you want to. Or shoot her if you want to as well. She's resistant to earth, unfortunately. Actually, that's a good idea. Put out a different spirit. Eventually we'll start trying out these other ones and figure out what's good and what isn't, so... I'm curious about Nobunaga's because it seems like you can change elements. We don't really understand how it works yet. Damn you, random twirly attack. You can obviously use slot to make this much easier, but I prefer not to, if possible. Wait, not this too bad. Seems pretty inconsistent how she decides to pop the... like, both into and out of the defensive stance. When she's not in it, I could just kill her in a few hits. But sometimes she immediately goes into it, sometimes it takes a while. No idea. Jumping backwards was special. That's weird. Why? That's what the fuck? You're at full health, you stupid bitch. Why? Why the fuck would you ever go on the stupid defensive stance if you're at full health? Whatever. Back to the bonfire. If it was just like a phase transition, she was at half health, now she goes defensive for a while, that would be fine, but nope, just totally random. that worked, I guess. Alright, fuck Jiragumo. Don't really have any desire to fight her now. I should probably pick up the loot in the arena there, so that's up to do. I'm trying to stack the elemental debuffs and then I can do a preposterous amount of damage from behind, but not if she's under the top of stance the entire time for absolutely no reason. I guess we can do a vanilla attempt where we just run in and hit her in the ass a couple times. I always switch to the wrong guardian spirit, this isn't gonna work. Yeah, just want to give it to me. Too many of these heads as well. Alright, let's just go fight Magoichi for a while. Much more fun. Alright, let's try fighting Magoichi once without using Guardian Spirit, just out of curiosity. I don't think it'll go very well. And after that, just fight it like I usually do. Okay. There you go. There's your token attempt. Active grab. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to see the grab coming when there's a big ass explosion in your face. Nobody knows. Imagine the audio cue. He didn't actually drop his set item. It's kind of interesting. Let's see what level his guns are. It's +2. I have gotten a +3, but it's from like a level 240 mission or something. So I don't know if there's like a +5 is the best weapon in the game, or the best possible level. Who the hell knows? And of course we can just finish the mission right now, but I have a grudge with this spider bitch, so it must be resolved. Seeing if I can get any more of the heads to spawn, but it doesn't seem like it. Oh, there's one. These always have good loot, the 3 items in this layer. And I guess this fucking head's gonna interrupt the real temperature. They somehow made the heads way more annoying between release and beta. It never really bothered me at all before, but now they're just like a huge pain in the ass. They always spam those shitty ass projectiles. So the debuff is on because no life there. Looks like it is. But of course, defensive stance. Yeah, stupid bullshit. Sorry if I'm a little bit annoyed at it. I think Jiro Guma is one of the easiest fights in the game, by the way, but if she has like 30,000 health and just wants to turtle all day, that doesn't take any damage. The spot that doesn't take any damage. I'm still not very engaging. You almost never get stuck on little spots like that. I don't think I've ever seen an attack before. There. Battle-wise armor. Didn't get any set items as further now. +4, so there you go. Transferable strong attack damage with a really high roll. So that's a good item. Without familiarity, it has higher damage, raw damage than the weapon I'm using, but doesn't have all the good attributes. I'll play some co-op this stream. My favorite bosses, that's a good question. Not sure. Well... just not actively thinking of their names. I think Second Shiba's the hardest fight, so he's probably one of the favorites. Nobunaga has cool attacks, but it's too easy to cheese, so it's hard to evaluate. And I just have to start looking through the levels. Magoichi's cool. To figure out. But it's... the non-humanoid bosses, like the giant toad and the Yamato no Orochi, are pretty cool. Despite my overwhelming love for the game, it's not a situation where I just immediately say X boss is better than Artorias or X boss is better than Gwyn or whichever really good boss from the Souls series. I think the whole package of the game is superior. And the bosses are good, but they're not necessarily the main draw of the game. I think the combat itself is the draw. If you played Ninja Gaiden, the bosses in that game are usually trivial if you know how to play. So it's a similar concept, where the bosses in this game aren't trivial, but like Tachibana is probably my favorite boss, but I can kick his ass now. He used to beat me up a lot in the beta. But I'm never really going to have any trouble with him again, because I know how to fight him. So, because the game is very skill-based, it's a lot different than just pattern recognition. Adds boss protection changes. Alright, do I have a hand cannon ammo is the question. Pretty sure I do. Because that's the fast way to do this mission is just shoot these crystals. And luckily they don't regenerate fast enough. Unlike the ones at Edo Castle, which heal faster than you can even damage them. The strong spear attack is actually really good against skeletons. It does way more stamina damage. I'm gonna switch back to the sword because various benefits to doing back attacks with the sword. And it does way more damage than a down attack would. No. These things randomly spawn and don't spawn. I think some of them are fixed. I've never seen that before. That's a new one. The Dread Turtle Grab. Still getting shot at. No comes in. If every boss had like a set dojo mission where you had to figure out how to fight it, that was kind of like a cool puzzle. That would be really fun. But there's only a few of them like that. Obviously, we'll be showing one of those off shortly. Okatsu, that's the one. There you go. Okatsu is like a super minor character in the first Kaisen. Of course, this plotline very closely follows the first Kaisen, so it shouldn't be that surprising. But there's like 150 characters in the first Kaisen, and the vast majority of them have like 2 lines, and Okatsu's one of those. There you go. But in this, she's the love interest. And of course Kessen is, what, like 15 years old, so just been playing Koi games since, what, Dynasty Warriors 2? And they finally sort of made good on being a good company, I don't know. Like, I really like Koi games, even they're generally considered crappy ones, just because they're fun when you listen to podcasts or whatever. But I always thought they had a ton of talent. So maybe they'd eventually make something great. And here you go. And I don't think this game is all Team Ninja or anything. It's a little foolish to just associate it solely with Team Ninja. It obviously has many elements from practically every Koi game imaginable. Except for Lubu, you know. Lubu is in the first Samurai Warriors, so why can't he be in this? Samurai Warriors is more historical in this game. That's being a little facetious there, but it would be funny if they just slapped him in. Lubu DLC. But I anxiously look forward to the Three Kingdoms version of Nioh. That would be really interesting. Of course, how they're going to do it with a Western protagonist is beyond me. It's going to be Marco Polo. Even though Marco Polo is like 600 years later. I did tap the shrine, right? Yes, okay. And we might as well get Protection Talisman, because I'm not going to use Sloth on the boss, most likely. No Nioh over there in Twilight. It's gonna be in a bit for me. Probably did. I don't know why that fucked up my entire stamina bar, but whatever. Can't Muso Pop when stamina's out. I considered Muso Popping before that, but there wasn't really any reason to, and it barely touched me the entire fight. So I don't think I made any mistakes there. It's just, oh, I got hit by one attack, it's death. I should probably just use a Summoner's Candle. See if something's coming out. Nope. So I don't have to worry about picking up the Bloodstain. Summoner's Candles are pretty cheap. They're only like 1,000 glory or something. But that increases every time you do it. Doesn't want me to get a good debuff on me, jerk. Oh, finally did. So now we just spam this and wait, what? Didn't look like that meter was full, the fire meter. It's been like one hit off or some shit. Sorry if I'm annoyed today. I'm definitely still having fun playing the game. Okay, finally got it. There we go. White Tiger Crusader. And no greens, alas. Alright, what do I want to do? I think I just want to do the dojo mission for funsies, then we'll do co-op. So if every boss had like this setup where, or every boss where it would work feasibly, where it gives you like a set loadout and then you just figure out what a good way to fight the boss is, that would be cool. You can obviously be over leveled for this fight in regular, but you can't really here. So you sort of have to follow or utilize what they give you. Of course, at least one of the things here is totally useless, but whatever. Okay. One thing that happened yesterday is I laid 2 mines, and she ran into one, and then bounced onto another one, and then flew way up in the air the second time, so I really want to try to get a triple bounce for fun. And if you have unlimited ninjutsu on your armor, it does work in this fight, so you could have up to 4 traps if you wanted to. I'm sorta just dicking around with this attempt for fun. Don't expect to win. Just not coming aggressively enough, so I'll just blow up. You can throw this is the no projectiles item, and she'll still throw projectiles, so she doesn't give a shit about that. Alright, I'll just fight her normally after this attempt. Oh, I guess I could show off the lame spear attack. They do give you a spear. On normal they just give you a Kusarigama and a sword. But since they give you the spear, you can just do this over and over if you wanted to. Which is obviously a really lame way to fight her. It does work though. But if you were having trouble, that's one way to do it. But that's not fun, so let's do the interesting one. I don't think I have much chance here. She still has a ton of health left. And I have no healing. Okay. Pretty fun. Times like these I praise myself too much, so let's just be silent. Enjoy it. But I'll try to fight her the normal way after that. The way I said times like these, though, is a vague The Departed reference, so if you're wondering why I said that, a lot of random shit I say is just from movies, as with anyone. But if it's a good movie, generally speaking, that's a good choice. This one is a much bigger pain in the ass, but this is a cool one just because there's a lot of ways to do it. Like, you could cheese it like a douchebag, you can fight her without using any items, which would be very difficult, or you can use the items that they give you and sort of find an interesting way to fight her that way. She does recover very quickly from getting knocked down, so having like 28% run speed, like I have right now, is pretty useful. Okay, this time I'll just do what I did the first time. Not what I did the first time, but what I did yesterday. This music is great too. Hopefully she backs off so I can actually heal. Okay. Still has both of them. Huh. Surprised she broke my stamina. Her animations ignore the slow, so while she's walking around she'll move slowly, but not anything else. Okay. So the first time I've actually beat her, I maintained the poison the entire time, which was kind of neat. Which is sort of vaguely what you're intended to do. Not on regular, just hit her with a sword a bunch. But on New Game Plus, it's a lot harder. Okay, so looks like the poison's just gonna take her out. I'll just sit here for a while. Okay, we're good. Never mind the near death thing. But there you go. This fight right here is probably the best fight in the game, but only if you do it on New Game Plus. Because it's a little bit too easy on regular. Maybe, you can't do this at level 1, but you could probably do it like level 15, 16, so I'd be curious to see a level 16 version of Okatsu done. Because you need 20 dexterity, so to unlock the mission. 1 second. Alright, I guess I'll do the shitty one, and then we'll do co-op after that. I did get really close to beating this on like the first or second try. But first thing I'll do is run up and get hit, just to make a point. Or to point out something, maybe. Let's see how damaging these guys are. What do you think? Oh yes, doesn't that seem fair? And they have like 2,000 health, something absurd, and it takes forever to do damage to them. Without instant cast on Nioh, I think this would be like damn near impossible, but with it, it's a little bit doable. And it's not because of this wave. This wave, we just use a bunch of water shots. And then run up behind them and slap them. Which, it's a lot easier if you have movement speed. But once one of them's dead, you can screw with the other one pretty easily. I'm dead. Yeah, I have to be careful with the first one. Second one, you can run around behind him and do more damage. It takes forever to just fight him normally, so that's why I'm being aggressive. This guy, I guess I can lead with a water shot, but if I just run behind him, then I get damage. He can do the other attack, but it's really easy to tell if it's coming out. You don't have to get close to him before he does it. We want regen on lightning stab as well. And I prefer not to use a water enchant on this guy if possible. But that might not be possible. This guy is not why it's hard either, of course. Because of the movement speed, I can just run past almost everything he does. Without movement speed, it might not be possible. Depends on the attack, I think. I don't actually have to dodge him. I should not have wasted my elixirs, because I could have just used regen. But whatever. And now we get to the main event of why this is horrible. I fucked that up now. But first time I did this, I got him down to like 40%, and I still had buffs going, but then he did one lightning attack and it one-shot me. So this is kind of like the original beta version of this boss, where everything he did one-shot you no matter what. Okay, that attack is what I was talking about. But luckily I had lightning stuff on me. I was holding on one there, not sure if I was out of stamina. Seems like I should have blocked that, but whatever. Anyway, that's this challenge, not exactly the fairest. It's doable. It's not cool and awesome like the Okatsu one though, it's just kind of a pain in the ass. If the two sentinels wave wasn't there, I would probably just do it over and over. But that part's really slow and tedious. Alright, let's go help somebody fight White Tiger. Maybe. There we go, okay. I was a chance that no one's actually doing co-op in Twilight, or in Way of the Strong Twilight. It's not too bad on normal, because his damage isn't too insane or anything, and you can way over level it as well. It's challenging, but it's not impossible or anything. You do have to use all the shit that they give you, which is cool. But on New Game Plus, it's really absurd. I think he's way at the start, yeah. And I forgot to get cannon rounds, so I can't help him do this. Where'd this guy go? The wrong direction? Yes. Did he summon somebody? That's the worst thing ever if I start summoning people. Because it means this session will go on forever for no particular reason. Okay, it doesn't look like you summoned. There's just a summoner up here somewhere. Apologies, Caven 2003. For doubting you. I don't know, maybe it's something. Wrong ammo. No, can only do it with a hand cannon. Just have to figure out where to go. Okay, we made it. That door kicking animation is so amazing. I love it. Kind of considered making a compilation video of just that animation everywhere in the game. Oh, he is summoning people. Okay, so this guy's officially a dumbass. Good to know. If you're gonna summon, then do it on your own time, or just do it on like a request from Gitchio, so the NPC can help you do it. There's no point wasting the other player's time by doing this. Just play the mission. You get way more glory for playing co-op than you do from fighting phantoms. Don't run into that problem particularly often, except versus Okatsu. It's very good. Okatsu has like a really tiny hitbox or something, so the down attack doesn't work half the time. But usually, if you're in a position where it should work, at least. luckily we have a whole bunch of shit to fight, so... Eventually he's gonna make it up to this shrine, theoretically, so he'll be teleported back here. But, oh well, that's okay. Try to get this crystal in the meantime. Okay, he is independent of the other one. But we're not going to get another knockdown. You can only get one. Whoa. Crap. Who does not complete a mission actually progress the mission? AI turned off, I suppose. The crystal guys do have leashes, unlike basically every other enemy in the game. The other enemies will eventually lose aggro, but they don't have raw leashes, so depending on how you kite them, you could kite one enemy to the opposite end of the level. Shit's over here. And it used to be in the alpha and beta that the enemies would essentially never lose aggro, so aggro one dude on one side of the map will run all the way across the map, and they have pretty good pathing, so they'll actually make it there. What's this guy? Change to attack hard. Okay, that's obviously pretty good. That's probably a really gigantic upgrade now that I think about it. But I have to figure out how to take advantage of it. Blacksmith stuff. We're gonna be slothing the boss here. Hopefully they do nerf sloth within like a month or two, or co-op is just gonna be every boss is sloth at all times, which would be really boring. But on the other hand, I don't really want to fight the New Game Plus version of the Two Kings and a mission from the other shore without sloth, so I have to get there before they nerf it. And then after it, I can dig around with fighting it different ways. So the main way to do this is somebody lures out the Onyuki and the other one blows up the crystal, or you just shoot the crystal twice with a cannon, but it doesn't seem like the host is capable of it. Oh, there is a shrine back here. Maybe he'll pay attention if I go walk over to it. No. Just more random sounds. Nope, I tried. Okay. Back on the normal route. This archer's ability to change targets is impressive. I wish there was a sit emote, or like the Dark Souls 3 lay down emote. That's one of the better ones. Hot Spring is a teleport? No, he just used like the teleport amulet shit. Never seen anyone use that item, but it does exist. One thing with White Tiger is his grab animation just doesn't play, or hardly any of it plays in Sloth. So you really can't see it coming, and it'll look really janky if it happens. Also, it'll probably one-shot whoever it hits. It might not one-shot me, but you get the idea. Yeah, this is probably not happening. I'm not really getting any debuffs support from the house. Causes twice as much health. I guess we can survive until the host dies. That's always one strategy. Preserve your own glory. Also, we didn't use slots, so I guess that criticism didn't work here. So you see how he has the debuff on the boss, so you should be pushing it until it gets it fully off. But by the time he hits the boss again, it's already completely faded. Yeah. Happy. Alright, here's the bread. Weird tail tentacle grab. So you'd see the host set him for 412 with his rear attack. I hit him for 8,000. Just you might want to be a little bit more aggressive with the host. Hooray, we did it. It's a miracle. Oh, there it is. Top some sumo. That fight was actually kind of engaging, so I don't know. White Tiger might actually be easier solo. That's the thing in this game, the bosses all have completely double HP and double stamina in co-op, so if either side doesn't perform optimally, then the fight's generally harder. Alright, what else is there to do? I kinda wanted to do this mission, out of curiosity. We could see if somebody's doing this in co-op, I really doubt it, but it's not totally impossible. There were a couple of swords around. Nope. So where's the sword I got? If only it was a +4, it would be really crazy. But what's it got? Heart attack, A scaling. It's somewhere around here. Ah, here we are. So it's only 624 base, which is like 80 lower than this one. And I think it's also lower than the other one, but the change to attack heart part is going to make it way better. Of course I have to change a whole bunch of these stat rolls, and it might still wind up being elemental again in the end, which I think having an elemental weapon makes your weapon enchants weaker, and weapon enchants are easily the best buffs. So it might still be a downgrade despite being over 1000 attack, with no familiarity bonus. But basically I would want to switch some of these to like high attack damage and so on. Thing you can do in New Game Plus, or maybe even before you beat the last mission, the epilogue, is you can use Divine Fragments. So I could slap that on here, and I can get purple stat rolls, life recovery by final blow, and so on. It's probably not worth wasting all my fragments here, but that's how you get, or that's how to get better stat rolls. I think final blow is actually one of the ones I want. The other one is high attack, or yeah, I think it's high stance attack damage. I'll give up pretty soon. Just seeing if we get lucky. It's possible skill damage overlaps with it. I don't think it does, but who knows. Try like 5 or 6 more. It'll take a while to optimize this weapon, of course. Okay, there's mid-attack damage, that's close. Not quite. Proficiency multiplier, okay. Not useful, I have maximum proficiency. Okay, that's probably pretty OP as well. A minus. Let me see what happens if I equip it and put a whetstone on. And of course, since I have the set reducer, the Ring of Royal Grandeur equivalent, it counts as 2 set pieces even though it's just the one sword. Where's the whetstone? Alright, so 1082, pretty good. Double A+. I should probably reroll break a bunch of times still. It doesn't seem like I can get another damage boost. Let's try. No, it's probably pretty good. Okay. There's our weapon upgrade for the day. I don't know if this will actually perform better than the other one. This one still has a higher base multiplier, but I do have 70 hearts, so I should probably try to use something that has double downs on the heart bonus. And of course it has another set bonus, so right now I have 1, 2, 3 2-piece set bonuses and a 6-piece set bonus, all because of this thing. Which is probably extremely rare to get, but if you've done one mission that gives you an accessory like 400 times, then you'll eventually get it, right? Should I do the best level ever? Or the Silent Crow? Let's stick around regular. Well, co-op, I mean, but it seems like this mission is going to be really fun in co-op, so just to see how the host performs in 7 different boss fights and so on. Will he have 7 different slot levels to help him? Max level is 150, but you can get like a plus in parentheses when you're doing very high level missions. And the highest I've seen so far is +4. I'm assuming +5 is the highest, but it might be like +9 or if it's just single digit. It looks like his thing isn't active yet, so we've got 5 bosses out of 7 to do. This is Nioh, if I'm not mistaken, who always behaves a little bit weirdly in co-op. I'm practically invincible, so of course I'll die during Yamato Orochi or something, but oh, yep, he has Captain Sloth here with depression. Never dodged that in slow mo before. So there, that was 1 square attack, 3,718. Seems good. I don't think the host has matched my damage on the 1 hit so far. Okay, so this is obviously an upgrade, which I've been using that other sword for like 50-60 hours, so about due to get one. It's a lot harder to read this boss's attack pattern. She's Sloth. I would prefer just to fight her normally, but apparently no one can actually play the game without that shit. Luckily he can only tap the shrine a couple times, so he should theoretically run out of Sloth. One hopes. But we'll see. It doesn't really matter for the last boss, I'll probably just get blown up by it. But the other ones, I'm not too sure. I'll try not to use Guardian Spirit on Nobunaga. Kelly's kind of a piece of shit, so whatever. I might just use it on that guy. Screw the grab that does 3,500 damage, etc. And having to fight 3 of them at once in the final mission. I think this is Jorogumo, but I'm not sure. I feel like that's right. Would be a lot less annoying than earlier in the stream. Oh, Sloth goes. Do the thing. Headshot, I guess. Definitely a back hit. It is worth doing co-op in lower level missions because you're still going to get green items a lot, and each one of those is a divine fragment. And obviously that's very good for crafting. Both for making stuff and for forging. Or reforging, that's the word. Nobunaga's very luxurious elevator. It's gold-plated, just like a certain American president.
Just in time. I have resurrected the most feared overlord in all Japan, Nobunaga Oda!
Silly looking man.
Flames of war will envelop this country once again!
I kind of just want to watch his attack pattern at a distance. Funsies. The host is kind of just running away though. I don't know. Oh, there's the slap, of course. I don't know why I used it twice. So I think it would make no sense. Not sure if I've seen this one. Oh, Sloth already wore off. He does have like a gravity bomb, which is his main charge attack in Samurai Warriors, but I've only seen him do it once, but it does look pretty cool though. Nobunaga always wins. He's got plot armor.
Yes! Kill him! What are you waiting for?
この信長を利用しようとは見くびられたものよ。誰かに使われるのは面白うない。戯れは終わりじゃ。久しぶりに面白い余興であったぞ。この信長の野望、道半ばであったが未練なぞない。猿も狸もわしの敷いた道を歩んでおる。この信長をただの改まとして蘇らせようなどと風流のわからぬ漬物よ。跳ねた首、流れた血も茶の湯も舞も混然たる我が生。ウヌアの神のように復活するも悪うはないが、ひとたび生を受け滅せぬもののあるべきか。
Fool of a samurai! You wasted my time!
How we replenish items. Well, I don't replenish anything, but the host does. I'm probably just gonna kick the shit out of Kelly. Because it's not a very interesting boss. Nobunaga's pretty cool though. As you might expect. What a tap net.
You think you have me?
If I let this guy do anything, there's a decent chance he'll one-shot the host, so I don't really want that to happen.
Thanks to this spirit.
That might have given me the no damage title, which probably isn't that hard to get on this fight. Nice to have
Didn't
anyway.
expect to need to use it here.
These cutscenes look a lot better in the Yatagarasu, the Takarasu. However that would go into it. Can't be that far.
I shall fuse my Ouroboros with the Amrita to resurrect this country's most feared yokai, the serpent Yamata no Orochi!
It was nice of them to make it so he can't fall off during this fight. Would have been a good idea to do that with Umabozu as well. All six are up at once. Gorgeous. I guess it's when you kill the third one that the central part explodes. I'm just kind of curious how the hostess will fare if they don't kill people. I have no idea how hard people think this boss is or isn't. It's pretty cinematic though, I guess. And the no damage title is still kind of wasted. But maybe if you like crazy overlevel it and just one shot all the heads with the game or something. how I hit him there. Make more sense to me. Power of life and death. Not sure what that is. Pretty sure that's not the same thing. Maybe it is though. No, it is. It's okay. Same smoothing material. There might be a rare drop. Some of the bosses have rare drops. I guess I just went to playing the ending for some reason. So, I have no skipped cutscenes out. That one's blocked, yeah. Caused some weirdness. Luckily that doesn't just interrupt streaming though. Okay, so the problem with doing this is I'm not sure if I'll remember where all the tiles are. I kind of vaguely do, but it shouldn't be too bad. There's like one on one floor and one on the other, and then one on the rafters. Well, that was a lot less annoying with this weapon. There should be one of them. getting about 1,000 extra damage on down attacks. Little shit's gonna be pretty annoying when paired with the wrong ones. But not too special. That's one. This is not a group of enemies I want to fight. I can avoid it. The other one is right there. That's what I need to get to. If I aggro this guy, I'll come around. And I don't fight the flying bolt at the same time. See if I can remember where the other one is. I'm pretty sure that is a wheel, this pedal down here, directly below me. So don't really want to screw with that too much. That's not happening without some spells. Well, there's no item. I guess it's not up here. I think I found the most obscure one first, the first time I did this. And then it took me a while to find the other two. So this time we're doing it in reverse. Nope, there's one over there, that might be it. Nope. Anything else? Doesn't seem like it. Apparently she's weak to water. Despite being a Shiva type ice monster or something. Water too strong. Okay, that should be the last one, and now we can go fight Hinoana for a while. I think I'll actually give the item to Magoichi just to see what happens. First time I took it. It gives you like 99,000 souls. This item. And it's sort of loosely implied that Magoichi was having a love affair with the lady with serpents in her mouth and so on. Just like Magoichi. Which is yet more fan service, but somehow effective fan service. As far as Magoichi behaving like it does in the other Koi games. What? Okay, apparently I'm missing one. Don't know which one. There we go. Sorry if I'm not particularly talkative. Go ahead. Focus. Okay, you're supposed to break that yokai pedal. Oh, my walk speed is actually fast enough to dodge it by default. That's interesting. So I don't even have to dodge for the surface drift section anymore. There we go. You know, one was always fun, just because of the hours and hours of beta experience. I don't know if she dropped the hairpin or not. So we can look. Just be unusable. Doesn't look like she did. That's interesting. Do you only get one?
Soか、あのあやかしは死んだか。いや、助かったよ。そのかんざし、よかったら俺にくれないか。すまんね。代わりと言ってはなんだが、こいつをやるよ。
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Probably better than 100k souls. I'm assuming you can only make that transaction once. One moment. Oh, I got a Summoner Scandal, that's nice. So, I should be able to do... to unlock the last region today, but we'll see. I might have to beat most of these missions, and probably these two aren't going to be very easy. But, we'll see. But that's going to do it for the stream, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with more Twilight missions. So there's at least two that they haven't done yet. I think. So I think the missions tomorrow will be this one and Ibuki Mountain, Mount Ibuki, that's the one. But to unlock Mount Ibuki, I have to beat a whole bunch of stuff today, so back to playing more Nioh. Oh noes. It's a pretty damn good game, so I don't really mind. But this is the mission, which is the biggest mission in the game, so doing it in Twilight, a little silly, even if you're running past most of the enemies, it still takes a while. But I look forward to the Ishida Mitsunari fight. Won't be using Sloth or anything. I will use Guardian Spirit mostly to gain debuffs. And we'll see how that goes. It was really fun the first time I fought on Twilight. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.